Hi there guys, Sam here. You join me once again in the Golf R for another video and talk about whether or not I'm going to get the Mk8 Golf R and replace this Mk7 Golf R. So I'll get straight into the video really. So yeah, once again back in the Golf R, sharing another update with you guys. I'm coming up to nearly sort of 28,000 miles now in the car, so it's really sort of starting to settle in and bed in, and yeah, during that time it really has been faultless. I've actually done, if you haven't noticed, it's very rainy and windy out here. Today is like, you'll probably know because you're probably experiencing it. It's we've got like 80-90 mile an hour winds here. It's pretty scary, but as with any kind of golf, you can hopefully hear me nice and clearly because it's nice and quiet in here, so that's always a positive. But yeah, onto the Golf R. I've kind of given it a nice clean yesterday when it was nicer weather. So I'll do a little walk around kind of as I'm talking. And yeah, it's looking good actually. And I was kind of inspecting a few bits because I have been doing more motorway miles and more miles in general. And yeah, the front of the car is really, really good. I mean, I haven't got any sort of like paint protection or anything like that. You know, I just wash it and clean it. I do have a few like certain sprays on the car which give it like a little bit of protection for, you know, a few months or something. But nothing special really. It's just maintained by me. And I was really surprised actually. I was sort of expecting, once I'd cleaned all that grime and mud off the car, for it to be in really bad condition. But credit to VW with the paint, and because of mine in sort of limestone grey, I think it hides any sort of blemishes quite well. So that side it's been great. I've polished up the exhausts as well, and they're holding up well. If you kind of leave it for a while, I use metal polish, as I feel like I'm about to get blown away in this car. I use Autosol metal polish, and it comes up really, really well. If you keep on top of it, you know, it does a great job. And the overall condition of the car is really, really good, and I'm really, really happy with it. And actually, after cleaning it, and I've done the inside as well, yeah, it feels like a new car, new lease of life. And yeah, it's been going really, really well. And I'd like to thank you all for kind of the support as well recently on the channel, and just over time as well, over the years I've been doing it. Messages I get on Instagram from you guys as well, you know, whether or not you're going to get a Golf R, whether you're not going to get a Golf GTI, and I love those conversations with you, and I'm glad that the videos that I've kind of do, you know, help you guys out, because that's what the channel's all about really. So staying on topic with what the title of this video is actually about, and there has been more information, you know, we're sort of coming into mid-February now, more information is kind of coming out of what the Mk8 Golf R is likely to be like. And I noticed last week a lot of information came out about the new Audi S3. Obviously there's a new shape A3, and the S3's kind of been announced in that. And fundamentally, you're going to get the same engine, and it's going to be a similar platform, like to like. It's the VAG group. It's what it's a type of car that I love really. It's going to be similar, and that's quoted at sort of having around 300 brake horsepower again. So I can't really see there being too much difference. There was sort of information about it maybe having 329 brake horsepower. I'm not so sure. I think they will just make it on par with the competition. If it was 329, maybe that's sort of like a USP for it. Maybe with a hybrid system they might be able to introduce that, but I don't know. You know, we'll never know until they actually bring it out and release it, which we're likely to see something later this year, or maybe into next year after the Golf, well, the Mk8 Golf has actually kind of been introduced. And would I be looking to replace it? Well, first of all, I need to know more information about it, and I'd like to always test drive my cars and all that kind of stuff. At this stage, I just think the Mk7 Golf R is just such a great car. You know, I feel fortunate that I'm able to commute in it. I'm fortunate that I'm able to own it. I'm that kind of person really, and I don't really see any need to kind of step up, because ultimately it's a big step up in price. You know, it's going to cost £35,000 to £40,000. You know, I'm not looking to finance a car. I buy my cars outright. So to put down sort of an extra £15,000-20,000 on what this car's worth, it's a lot of money, and it's got to be double the car. And you know, they're not bringing it out with 600 brake horsepower, so I think it's going to struggle to live up to that expectation. Happy to be proved wrong though, because if it is a great car and it can justify the price, sure, give it a go. Why not? You only live once, don't you? But at this stage, I'm not so sure. I do actually think this type of car ages really well. You know, I've kind of done a walk around of it. Looks great. you know, even when it's dirty, it looks fantastic in some ways because it just kind of hides any of that real dirt. And when it's clean, it just puts such a smile on my face, just like my Spirit Blue Fiesta ST used to, just like our Molten Orange Fiesta ST does now as well. They look great, they look spot on, and it's just a nice place to be. You know, I sit in traffic just like the rest of you guys, and it's not the worst place to be. You know, sound system's good, cruise control works, manual gearbox is engaging, that's another thing. You know, that Mk8 Golf R, I can't see it having a manual. I can't see many cars having a manual. So while they're around, it's good to enjoy it. You know, I'm not oblivious to the future. Things are going to start changing. You know, they're going to ban petrol cars and diesel cars and even hybrid cars by sort of 2035. That's what they're planning, the government proposals in this country, in the UK. So these cars won't be around. It's just as simple as that. And I've got kind of my eyes on a few things. You know, I've done a video about the Porsche Taycan, which is maybe a bit of a pipe dream really, but that's quite an exciting car to kind of see and hear about really. More realistically, I could potentially see myself in like a VW ID3. That seems quite cool, but I'm not going to think about too much about the future. You know, it's all in my head of what happens based on my circumstances. At the moment, it's a great car, and you know, some people only keep their cars for 6 months, a year, maybe 2 years, and that's fine. But for me, I do like to have my cars for a long period of time, and you know, hopefully that's good for you guys because you get to see more updates about it. I certainly would have struggled. I struggled to live with my Fiesta ST past 4 years. The ride was too hard, and it was becoming a little bit of an issue on that side. As fun and a great car as it was, I needed to kind of grow up from it. This car, I've never really sort of sat and said, you know, I'm getting kind of tired of this. But yeah, let me know what you think about the new Mk8 Golf R, kind of what you've kind of heard. You know, a lot of you guys, a lot of my subscribers have a Golf R or are thinking of getting a Golf R. That's kind of what the channel's based around. So, you know, let me know your thoughts of what you think. Will you be upgrading? Will you be sticking and staying put? What would your kind of recommendations as well be for me? Because I'm always interested to see your thoughts in the comments. And that's, again, a big part of this channel. It's a bit of a community channel. I like to help other people out. I like to think if someone checks out a video from a year ago about my Golf R, they'd check the comments and they'd be able to, you know, give them some insight as well. And that's what I enjoy most about it. So there you go, a little bit of an update on the on my Golf R, kind of just enjoying it so much, and a little bit of an update about the Mk8 Golf R. And I am interested to see more, to understand what it's going to be like. And, you know, I'll be sure to kind of inform you guys when I see more information, and you know, try a test drive, try those kind of things, because why not, hey? But thanks so much for the support and subscribing, and you know, please give this video a like. It does make a big difference in my channel and the content I produce, and you know, sharing does help as well. You know, it just helps to build that community. And I hope you've enjoyed my kind of other videos as well. I've kind of done a little bit of Porsche videos as well, which seems to have got good feedback. It's stuff I enjoy. You know, if you like Porsche content, if you like hot hatches, if you like your fast forwards, if you like your VWs, your Golf Rs, which is the main sort of the fundamentals at the moment of my channel, you know, please subscribe. You know, you'll enjoy it, and yeah, I look forward to sharing more content to come with you. But thanks very much for watching. If you'd like to watch my latest video, please click up there. If you'd like to watch a video I really think you'd be interested in, click down there. If you'd like to subscribe, please click on the link just in front of my face. But thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys.